Hi everyone, I'm Michelle, and today we're going to do a little bit of functional movement. So we're going to do ankle mobilizations, sidewalks, and get those glutes and hips moving and firing a little bit. All right, so really important. First things first, I'm going to use this chair, it's my Pilates chair. You can use your kitchen chair, a kitchen counter, or if you're feeling really solid mobile, you can always use your own thighs, but just having something there for a bit of stability is never a bad thing. All right, so we're gonna start. I'm gonna have my hands on the edge of the chair, just hinging over. On the exhale, pushing into my hands, softening my knees, gathering my belly. I'm gonna drop my tail. I'm gonna lift that back up. So I'm like a big angry cat right now. Perfect for Halloween, big breath here. And then on the exhale, you're gonna release the tail and then lift the chest between those armpits. So you're feeling a bit of a stretch in your back here. And then exhale, you're going to drop the tail, lift the belly. Think about looking down to your navel, gazing into that. And then inhale, releasing up and through. Two more here. Exhale, drop the tail, lift the belly. Inhale, reaching through. And last one here. Exhale, drop the tail, lift the belly. Inhale, articulating through. We're going to roll up nice and tall, standing on your feet. If you're not feeling like being on your feet right now, you can do this next movement from your bum. If you're on your bum, you're going to extend one leg out. From here, you're going to point the toe and then flex the foot. If you're standing, we're going to work through the ankles here. You're just going to lift the heel, so side view. You're going to lift the heel, and then you're going to lift the toe. So often we lose ankle mobility. Lift the toe. As I'm lifting my heel and lifting my toe, my hips aren't kind of chassing all over the place. We want to keep your hips completely stable and just move through that ankle joint, through your talus joint here, and lift the toe. Lift the heel, good. So feel how it might be a bit sticky, working through that. It's good to mobilize the ankles to lengthen your calves here as well. And heel, those puppies can shorten up. One more here. And toe, drop that heel down. Let's switch sides. We're gonna lift the heel and then lift the toe. So side view, lift my heel, lift my toe. Good, and as you do that, think about keeping that torso nice and long. You're still pushing into both feet. Lift the toe. It seems really simple. This is important for walking. We want those ankles to mobilize as we come up and over top of them. Otherwise, we end up with a bit of a lurch situation. And lift the toe. Plant both feet down and take a breath. Option to still hold on to your chair. Option B, we're going to side shuffle. So you're just going to side step. 1, 2, 1, 2. This doesn't have to be fast. I like you to think about keeping the torso erect as you go side to side. Once we're used to moving in that sagittal plane, we're going to take it sideways, get our balance used to this. Good, nice and safe, functional movements here. And side. And side. Good. And if this is not for you, without something to hold on to, you can hold on to the back of your chair. And side step, side to side, sort of like a high school dance. And side, good. And side step, and side step. We're going to do just a couple of more here. And side, good. These don't have to be fast. There's no need for speed. We're going to pause here, holding onto your chair back, your counter, whatever is comfortable. You're going to shift the weight into one leg. Lengthen up. It's tempting to kind of kick your hip off to the side. The leg that's in the ground, push it away from the ground. Keep your hips level. My left leg is going to lift out to the side and then down. I'm flexing my foot. I'm reaching out my heel. You're going to feel the side of your glute. I'd like you to think about trying to squeeze your glute a little bit. Like you're pressing out and then pulling the leg in. Pressing the leg out, pulling the leg in. 3 more. Press the leg out, good. Pull the leg in, and 2, press the leg out, pull the leg in. 1 more, press the leg out, hold it here, and pulse up, and up. Good. Up. We're going to be here for 4. Nice long, strong leg. 3, 2, 1. lowering down. Give that leg a shake. Maybe feeling that standing leg a little bit. I'm gonna move back so I don't kick my chair. You're gonna shift your weight into your opposite leg. Again, hips gonna wanna kick out. We're not being saucy teenagers. We're pushing into that floor, lengthening up, bellies in, flex. It'll be my right foot. You're gonna reach to the side and then in. So you're going directly out to the side. So side view, I'm going right to the side and then back. That foot is flexed, squeezing that glute. And to the side and out. So we're taking our hips through multiple planes of movement here while firing our glutes, good, and stabilizing our pelvises. Good, working our belly here, keeping those torsos erect. Extend out, hold, and pulse up. Nice and small, nice and high. Up for 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Give that a little shake. We're going to use the chair again, because why not? It's going to help us find our form here. Again, you can use your chair, you can use your kitchen counter, you can use your kitchen table, just something that is stable. That was almost a good one. So fingertips are going to be on the back of the chair. Shoulders are down and back. Shift your weight back into your heels. So feel like your torso from head to tail, this doesn't move. So there's no rounding, not like our cat-cow. We're keeping it nice and long, bellies in. Think about knitting your ribs in, nice and tight through that tummy. From here, shift your weight back into your heels. We're just gonna do a little squat. So notice here, team, if your knees wanna go forward, that's really common. When we're here, we're using our quads, using our hip flexors a little bit. What we want through your squat is more stability. We want your back line, the big muscles in the back of your legs. We want your hamstrings firing. We want your glutes firing. We want them supporting your body in space. So think about shifting your weight back into your heels. Then it's gonna feel like you're sticking your butt back, tempting to hang in the back. Pull those ribs in. We don't want anything in the back. Good, sit that butt back. This might be as far as you go, or you might go further. From here, big inhale, push down into the back of the chair, push into your heels, and exhale, stand up. So pretend my fingertips are on a chair back. You're gonna tip back, good. Push into that chair, feel the belly fire with that push, and press up. And again, you might only go back a wee bit, that's fine. Hold it here, press and squeeze. So just think about working that hip hinge. If I was with you, I would pull your hips backwards. So this might be where you go, that's fine. Push into those heels, press and squeeze. You're still gonna feel the glutes. You're still gonna get those puppies firing. Inhale, tip it back. Good, press and squeeze. 2 more here. Inhale, tip it back. Hands are on the back of that chair on the counter. Push into the hands. Just think about pushing down as you lift. 1 more. Inhale, tip it down. And press and squeeze. Give that a breath. You're gonna, from here, still use your chair, still use your counter. Hand is gonna be on the back. You're gonna take the front leg. You're gonna cross it over. If this feels unstable, keep your legs stacked side by side. Otherwise, from here, we're gonna sweep an arm up and over. For this hand here, you can push this hand into a wall as well. That's gonna give you a lot of stability right into that wall. Holding here, just gonna circle the arm around, just opening up the back a little bit. Big reach up and circle and rotate. Good. Big reach up, still pushing into the wall. Have this hand at shoulder height. Circle and rotate. 1 more. Big reach up, circle and rotate. Unstep. Good. Flip around. So pretend this hand is into a wall. Cross the outside leg in front of the inside. Again, if this is unstable, keep your legs side by side. Otherwise, we're going to big reach up and we're going to circle the arm. Big reach up and over. Think about peeking under your tricep and then circle the arm. 2 more here. This hand is in my imaginary wall. Big reach up, circle the arm. And last one, big reach up, circle the arm. Unstep, give your arms a little shake. We're gonna come back to our chair back. I know, mean, right? You're gonna bring the fingertips onto your back of your chair. Feet are gonna be hip width apart. You're gonna think about something to head hinge forward. I want you to have open hips. So you're gonna stand up nice and tall, no looking down. You're gonna take that nose, lift it. As you lift your eye line, so if I'm looking down, this is where my posture is. If I lift my eye line, right away, I'm gonna lift my chest, I'm gonna open my chest. So I go from here to here. I gain a few inches and a lot of openness through the chest posturally. Fingertips are on the back of your chair. I'm going to use my handles here. And from here, we're going to come into a calf raise. So keeping the legs straight, push into the big toe mounds. You're just going to lift the heels and then slow lower. Good. Lift the heels, keep that chest lifted, bellies in, slow lower. It's tempting to lift and then collapse down. So even if it's a small lift, if your heels come up a centimeter, slow lower. As you lift, your heels are going to want to go apart like so. You're going to want to be on the outside of those feet. Find your big toe mounds and hug your heels together and then slow lower. It might give you less range. That's fine. Big lift, slow lower. Good. 2 more. Big lift, slow lower. Last one here. Big lift. Slow lower. Take a step forward with the right foot. Take a step back with the left. The wider your feet are, the more stable this is going to be. If they're really narrow, it's going to be a lot more challenging here. So nice wide feet. Square those hips off. Think about taking your tailbone and pointing it to your back heel. Using your chair, you're going to lean into this lunge. My left leg is back. I'm going to reach my left arm up. Holding here. If you can, squeeze your back butt cheek. It's going to push your hip into extension. Holding here for 3, 2, good. 1. On the exhale, slowly stepping forward with that left foot. Take a step back with the right foot. Square those hips off. Often the hips are going to want to open up towards the leg that's back. So again, my left leg is forward. Take that left tailbone side, and angle it to that back heel. Lean into this lunge. Squeeze your back butt cheek. Don't make sure that the knee team doesn't go in front of the ankle. So I don't want you here. I want to keep those knees nice and safe and happy. And think about maybe lifting the tail a little bit and leaning into this lunge. Belly's in. We're going to take the right arm up, shoulder down, and reach up and over. And exhale up. Stepping forward with that right leg. Fingertips are going to find the back of that chair. And then from here, we're just going to roll down. Soften the knees. Let the back be nice and heavy. And then exhale. Stack up nice and tall. Roll the shoulders up, back, and down. We're going to do that one more time. Nod through the chin. If you know you have more range, you can walk back. If you're doing it safely, you can roll right down towards those tootsies. Soften the knees. And again, fingertips can be on the chair here. And you're going to start rolling up, one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders are up, back, and down. Chest is up. Feet are firmly planted. Think about pressing down to go up. And I hope everyone has a really, really wonderful day. Thanks so much for joining me.